love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Williams, following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Here's Brown. Tries to save it, and it's Morant with the rebound.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Jackson trying to break free. He doesn't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown dishes to Smart. A three ball. Passes it to Horford. Back to Brown. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks. Finishes the break with a slam.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. The Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
It's his first trip to the line. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse, pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Tatum kicks to Smart. Back to Tatum. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's Brooks on the wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Took him no time at all on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice tripler.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Brown. Tatum against Brooks. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
The three from Tatum. From deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Now here's Tatum. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Smart. Morant finds Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 5.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Bane. 5 points in the game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Both free throws good from Morant. Celtics trail by 3. Smart kicks to Horford. Here's Brown. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
That was a courageous drive by Brown. He knows the defense is right there, and he's like, yeah.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he can't hit the 2nd. Got a piece of it. Morant scanning the floor. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies up 2 and back with the start of the 2nd quarter in just. And this has been a fairly close game through the 1st quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the 2nd. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis? And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
Here's Adams, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Tatum. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Morant missing. The Celtics shooting about 42% so far. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Brooks against Brown. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 5. And Tatum launches it from deep. Tatum with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Brooks against Tatum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Celtics trail by 3. Now Tatum, he has 6. At the elbow, Horford. Stolen by Jackson. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost, because that's how he makes his living.
Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Offensive rebound. Can't connect from short range.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
A minute 50 left to play here in the half. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that vert. Morant attack.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And really deep through that time. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Morant with it, now guarded by Smart. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 12 now in this quarter. Smart passes to Brown. 50 seconds left here in the second. Will it go? Boston again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Scooped up. Horford kicks to Smart. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Brooks grabs the board.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Smart wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
Smart finds Tatum. Back to Smart. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Shots good by Williams.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Morant, that's for 2. Jackson, a screen on Brown. Bain, no good. Celtics trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Horford. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Bain against Brown. The pass to Morant. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. With the shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bain for 3. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now, here's Morant for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Tatum with another miss. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies with another miss. Brown with it. Now defended by Bane. Brown dishes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tatum with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And they double up Brown. Dishes it to Williams. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Adams' shot is good.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And the basket by Tatum.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Here's Morant. No good on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Smart kicks to Brown. .34 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Williams outside Horford. Here's Smart for the lead. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis leading. Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Tatum. And they get it back. Brown wide open. He fires. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Bane for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Now here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Memphis?
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. At the line for one.
That one drops. He ties it up.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Here's Brown, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Williams, a screen on Brooks. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
That was a beautiful screen set there, and look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 2-point game over Smart. Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Here's Brooks. And that one hits back iron.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
Good on the second free throw.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Jackson from long range. Buries it from 3-point range.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Knocked loose. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Brooks. Here's Jackson. Yes! And the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
The free throw off from Jackson. Here's Brown. And he goes big with the top right over John Morant.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Smart against Morant. Brooks from outside. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
It's Morant with the drop. And they'll keep possession. Adams with the screen on Tatum. And taken away by Brown. It's stolen by Adams. To the wing right side. The 3 from Morant. Memphis the rebound. Jackson dishes to Brooks. And a wide open look for Payne. Hits it from 3-point range.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Tatum with it from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Grant. Right side Bain to take the lead. Buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Brown driving to the basket, and he can't jam it through. Now here's Morant for three. It's hauled in by Brown. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Brown. Got it!
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
It seems these teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Edwards. Towns for 3. Towns can't get that one to fall. The 3 from Bane. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Adams. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the 1 position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well. High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Bane finds Morant. Brooks from outside knocks it down from distance.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
It's Edwards with a drive, and he gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Adams missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Towns passes to Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Bane with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Adams. Jackson against McDaniels. Offensive board. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Towns. The kick out to Conley. Outside Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Back to Bane. 3-pointer. No good that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Lets it go from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Fires from deep. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. The kick out to Edwards. High post Towns. Jackson on him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Adams. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Edwards can't hit.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Bain, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Inside, here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Morant.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The T-Wolves on top.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And it's Brooks missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Edwards can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. And it's good for 2. Morant's got 6 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Hits the trifecta.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. McDaniels passes to Towns. Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Gobert finds Edwards. Right side Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. stolen by Bane. Outside Morant. Let's go with a three. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. Morant with the slam!
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And that one's good from Conley.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Morant. He's got 11. Misses from close range. From deep, Bane. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. In 2013, Steven Adams was... Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Great open look there. Morant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
The kick out to Conley. To the wing on the left. Towns for 3. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
From deep 3-point range. Bane, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Lays out, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. A minute and a half left to play in the first half. A slam dunk by Reed.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
On the wing, Conchar. The 3-pointer off the mark. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Prince going inside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Jones from outside. Reed with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Kennard can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Pass to Prince. The 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You know, the NBA is all about the 3-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
And an intentional foul right there. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Conchar. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Will it go? Anderson pulls it down.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And it's good. 2 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
The Grizzlies, 22. The Timberwolves, 30 seconds.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. John Conchar is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
They get it back. Out left to the wing. Here's Prince. 6 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Here's the 3. Kennard with the rebound.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here's Prince. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Kennard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Noel. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Oh, got that one up quick.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Prince. On the wing, Noel. To the inside, Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Tillman in the post. Reed defending. And here's Kennard. Offensive rebound. Here's Conchar. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Up top, Kennard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Over to the wing. Here's Aldama. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Noel drives in. From downtown. And Anderson gets the 3. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Tries to save it. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Conley passes to Towns. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 7 assists in the game. Well, Memphis shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Jones' shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gobert no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Pure from 3-point range. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the left side wing. Gobert finds McDaniels. And another three from Minnesota.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
They grab their own miss. And the basket by Tillman.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Conchar. McDaniels covering. No problems knocking that one down. Conchar's got 5 for Minnesota. They've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And the shot's good.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
Here's Tillman. And the 3 off target. Up top, Edwards. Gobert with the open shot. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command with a 13-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And then Morant with the jam! Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
To the paint. That's good from Towns on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. Right side Bane. Pass to Morant. 16 feet out, and it's Memphis with another.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
Here's Towns. Back to Conley. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Morant. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 11. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant into the lane. Morant with the slam!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
To the middle. To the left wing. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Morant outside. Morant missing again. McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to Daniels. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Morant with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Bain, launches a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Right wing. Bain against Edwards. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Morant.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Morant with the slam!
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The dive for the ball. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Karl Anthony Towns.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. No good with the triple. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
And no good. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And
often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the three consistently? He has put that to rest.
Stolen by Smart. Tatum finds Brown. The kick out to Tatum. They grab their own miss. It's Brown on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Conley. And it's Brown missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Back to Smart, lets the three fly. Williams kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum, that's for 2, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's McDaniels. Here he goes. And Tatum pulls it down.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
Outside, Smart. Brown right side. Takes a 3. Boston, no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
3 on 3. Brown wide open. He fires. Horford finds Williams. Smart on the wing. Fires from the line. Fader on the way. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 6.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Edwards passes to Conley. The kick out to Towns. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Bangs home the trifecta.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Tatum on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
The kick out to Tatum. Stolen by McDaniels. To the paint and stolen by Horford. Conley against Brown. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen.
And he sinks the second. Here's Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Towns. Inside, Gobert. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Left side, Tatum. Off with the layup. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him.
Please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in a point guard.
Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
You can't get that one. Timberwolves trail by 5. Timberwolves passing it around. Brown kicks to Tatum. Left side, Williams. Outside, Horford. Tatum drives in and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
I'll tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Conley with it. No points in the game hit for him. Back to McDaniel. The offensive rebound, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And taken away by Brown.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And the rejection by Towns.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
Brown dishes to Smart. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle, here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Williams. Molinari comes in for Al Horford. Brogdon, he's checked in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Smart. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Rudy Gobert. White, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Gallinari with the steal.
2 minutes.
It's Brogdon on the wing. McDaniels defending. The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Conley for 3. Craps in the tray. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Gallinari finds White. In the corner. Tatum with it. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end, he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
The crossover. Edwards can't hit. Celtics leading by 4. Tatum trying.
Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Out to Conley for the 3. Another shot. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Brogdon. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Now Brogdon. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
With the score, the Celtics 27, the Timberwolves 21. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got Griffin. Derek White is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul goals, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Outside Tatum. Gallinari with a screen for Tatum to the paint. And it's Gallinari missing. Gallinari with the steal. It's White on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Edwards against Brogdon. Here's Towns. That shot no good. The Celtics go the other way with it. Gallinari finds Brogdon. Gallinari surveying the D. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game. Brown is checked in for Tatum.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Here's Brown. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards passes to Towns. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. White with it. Now guarded by Towns. White goes in. Molinari on the wing. The three. And another miss by Boston. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
There's Brown with the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards passes to Towns. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gallinari. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Now, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Trying to end the drought. And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got 5 now.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The kick out to Towns. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Brown inside the line. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. For the lead. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Brogdon with it, now guarded by Towns.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Shot from 12. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And it's White missing. Timberwolves trail. Towns up top. Out to the right wing. Gobert the pass to Towns. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 42 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Edwards can't hit.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brown kicks to White. Outside to Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Conley up top. He's covered by Brown. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Griffin. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the...
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Minnesota. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And it's Tatum in for Brogdon. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum driving the lane.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Got that one up quick. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Edwards, and it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Left side, Towns. No good, unable to end this run. Brown with it, picked up by Edwards. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Right side, Edwards. Back to Conley. The pass to McDaniels. Wide open look. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. To the inside. Williams. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for Boston. Towns dishes to Conley. Gobert the pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Horford. Towns kicks to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Back to Towns. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Down low. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. Pass to Conley. There's the 3. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it. Sends that one back.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. Stolen by Smart. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Towns. He dishes it to Gobert. Back to Towns. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Gobert.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
We've got 1:18 left in the 4th. Horford kicks to Smart. Outside, Tatum. Stolen by McDaniels. Passes it to Towns. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Now Horford twice on the pipes.
Here's Williams. Back to Horford. In the corner. Tatum with it. Fires the 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 9 points. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum's shot is off.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Good!
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Pass to Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Probably a little close. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
clowns with mad style.
don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard. And finished off by Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Morant against Smart. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Shot from the inbound. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go for...
Oh, did you see that? You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good.
First team foul.
And Morant drops them both. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Smart outside. The kick to Tatum. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Outside, Brown. Driving to the basket. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Here's Tatum. Here's the teardrop. Adams grabs the miss. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Smart outside. Horford passes to Smart from outside the arc. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Here's Tatum. Here he goes. And finished off by Tatum.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. From deep, Morant. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. There's something that has really brought this group together. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Sends it home from three-point land.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Brown passes to Tatum. Down low. And Horford gets it to go.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Morant with it, now guarded by Brown. Here's Jackson. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Here's Adams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant. Boston with a rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Brooks outside. Takes it inside. Adams finds Brooks. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Smart passes to Tatum. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
The 3 is up. Kept alive. Williams' shot is good. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Tatum from long range. Williams passes to Tatum. Goes back up. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An ascending superstar. Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails both of them. 17 seconds left in the first. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And he drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Celtics. They lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we play your Celtics Youth Dance Team. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So on the flip.
Blow it down, young Clear the deck. Deck cleared. And check out the handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
And it's Brooks missing. The Celtics with the lead. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Morant, no good. Boston on offense. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. And Morant clears the board.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number 1 thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Shooting for Memphis.
And Morant drops them both.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Smart outside. Here's Brown driving in. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 9 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And again, Memphis no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Right side Tatum. There's the three. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. He's got 17. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2.
And so Tatum nails both of them. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. Lets the three fly. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Payne against Brown. A good look from Horford. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Celtics lead by 10.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Jackson left side to the inside. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Going into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And it's White in for Smart.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Smart's checked in for Boston. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. It's Gallinari with a drive. Tatum from long range. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The three from Bane. This one for 3. And there's Jackson on the assist from Bane. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, a big-time alert. Wanted bigs with unlimited range. Jackson fits that bill.
To the paint. Here's Smart. Pass to Gallinari. Tatum inside, pounded by Morant. And it's Tatum missing. Brooks from outside. Boston with a rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Tatum. The three is up. Gallinari, the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 24.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half now in the books. Celtics out in front, leading by 10. Then we'll be right.
32.
You've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting him up tonight.
Smart finds Tatum. Now here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The three from Bane. Here's Morant. Memphis the rebound. Here's Adams. Back to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Here's Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Bane, no good. Boston on offense. It's a 10-point game. Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep. Bane, no good. Boston's shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Pass to Brogdon, out to the right wing. Tatum with it, kicks it out to Smart. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Brown, he's checked in for Jason Tatum.
To the lineup for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And again, Memphis no good. You know, it's clear now the teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Smart passes to Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Williams.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Outside Williams. Outside Brogdon. Kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Jackson outside. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Brogdon. Gets the 3 to fall. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Here's Brooks. And it's Memphis with another.
The assist.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Brown finds Smart. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And the jam by Brown.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Pass to Bane. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams a screen on Morant. Brown against Morant. Brown passes to Brogdon. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Gallinari. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bane. Here's Jackson. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Gallinari. Up top Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
That one's no good. And he nails the 3rd. And here are the Grizzlies now, down by 12. Jackson with a screen on Brogdon. From deep, Bane. And so it's Boston going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis, Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Tatum comes in for Brogdon.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Horford passes to Smart. Williams a screen on Brooks. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
3rd personal foul.
It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
The Grizzlies shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Outside Morant. With the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Boston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Williams passes to Horford. Smart outside. Tatum with it. Checked by Brooks. Offensive rebound. Back to Smart. Outside. Brown. Pass to Horford. There's Tatum with the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Morant drawing the double team. Here's Bane, defended by Smart. The turnaround Jay. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Bane.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. On the wing, Tatum. Brooks defending. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Grizzlies on D. 11-point game. Pass to Tatum. Oh, stolen by Morant.
Boston foul. Jason Tatum. Second personal foul.
And Bane, good on that one.
The shooting of Desmond Bane is special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the...
Oh! Watch out, watch out, watch your head!
Awesome. Get out the way! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with
Jackson outside. Adams with a screen on Horford. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Out to the wing. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Tatum against Brooks. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Grizzlies have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bane. Launches it. Horford pulls it in. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Kick out to Brown. On the take. Oh, misses the dunk. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Morant against Smart. And stolen by Morant. Over to the left wing. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Screen by Horford. Brown with it. Six on the shot clock. Horford against Bane. And he can't get that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Here's Brown. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Smart. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Off on that one. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Three-pointer, Brooks. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Conley against Morant. Edwards kicks to Towns. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They get it back. A second chance effort. Adams' shot is good.
And Adams, one of those selective shooters. So when he takes a jumper, you know he's confident.
And finished off by Gobert.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now here's Edwards. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant scanning the floor. Over Conley. Second chance shot, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. McDaniels passes to Towns. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Payne for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Towns with it. Guarded down by Jackson. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Edwards, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Edwards finds Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Good on the three-point shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Edwards, following the miss by John Morant. McDaniels in the post. Adams on him. Conley with it. He's picked up by Morant. Second shot opportunity. Grizzlies with the rebound. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Edwards kicks to Towns. Gobert trying to get open. Another miss by Towns.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
2 points. That one goes. Adams has got 7.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Towns kicks to McDaniel. Off target from 3-point range.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and he recovers it. Here's Gobert, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Brooks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Morant outside. Going into with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
The kick out to Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Hey guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 8. The 3 from Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Just 5 to shoot. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open team.
Oh, nice finish.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Out to Edwards. Has to Gobert. Timberwolves keep it alive. Tries again. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 11-point game. Bane against Edwards. Lets it go. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Wasted no time on that one. Bane's got 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside for Jackson. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Outside Edwards. Passes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Lock at 6. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Minnesota leading by 8. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:52 left in the first half of basketball. The three from Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And Morant throws it down.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Payne against Edwards. Out to Conley. And the pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the lob to Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. Edwards. Oh my goodness, the slam!
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Jackson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Right wing. And it's Towns penetrating. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
And the all-around game of Towns can score, rebound it as well as pass.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
20 seconds. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Baines got 9. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in size. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
From outside, off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
To the inside, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Outside Conley. It's stolen by Adams. Morant against Conley. Brooks with no one around. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Kept alive, Minnesota. Goes back up. Gobert, and that's good. He has 6.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Brooks misses. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Kept alive. Here's Adams. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Bain passes to Brooks. Jackson in the corner. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. McDaniels gets to Conley. And blocked by Bain. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. It's stolen by Adams. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's 7 points for Brooks.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Brooks misses. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That's to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards against Jackson. Here's Bain. Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. Jacks up a 3. Here's Jackson. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves out in front by 17 points at the end. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. McDaniels finds Conley. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Pass to Edwards. The three. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. The Grizzlies trail by 15. And a wide-open look for Payne. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gobert. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Jackson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The three from Morant. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Morant's got 13 points in the second half. Edwards drives in from past the arc. And they'll get another chance. Towns kicks to Conley. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, for takeoff.
Brooks misses. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's McDaniels. No good on the three.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from...
Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my...
What a slam!
Gracious.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Towns finds McDaniel. Back to Towns from the arc. That one's not going to go. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
And the dunk by Towns.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Morant. Here's Brooks. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And this is why Brooks is out there.
Oh, wow!
That is
just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
McDaniels with the ball. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They didn't. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
Each team has some serious skills at that position, so expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court, and it's Smart in at the point. Conley against Williams. Here's McDaniels.
Oh, what you say? Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision. He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries. Pounds with the creativity and explosive power.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's McDaniels. Edwards finds Towns. Edwards with it, defended by Smart. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Edwards can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Mike Conley.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes in the rack. You give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Towns, that's good. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Brown on the take. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunk, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Yep, count it. Towns has got 6 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression, of course. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Nails it from 3. And that'll tie this game up.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And he jams it home with authority.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, how do you stop Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Tatum against McDaniels. Here's Brown. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, Brown really forcing the issue there on the drive, making sure that he drew contact.
And he makes both free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Conley passes to Edwards. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Timberwolves foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Gobert. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Edwards for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
There's Tatum with the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Outside, Brown. Driving to the basket. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The team... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Boston trailing. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Williams. They get the rebound. Tries again. And Gobert with the nice bucket inside. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Pass to Smart. Williams with it. Oh, sweet move. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Shot clock at 5. Towns for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert to the middle. The kick out to Conley. Gobert passes to Towns. That shot is off. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Smart. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
McDaniels from long range. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Edwards against Brown. Driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Here's Edwards. After the basket by Boston. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
And so Towns nails them both. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Brown. And he drives in. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Here's Towns. He's got 10. Towns on a screen. From deep, Conley. The long distance 3 is buried.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Brown. They get it back. The kick to Tatum. From deep 3-point range. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Here he goes. And down it goes. 2 points.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
Here's Edwards. Nice D from Brown.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Williams finds Tatum. Back to Williams. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Puts the move on. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns just got 4 points now in the quarter. The Celtics with the lead. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. To the right side. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. The 17-footer. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
No indecisiveness there from Horford. Just a good, quick decision.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Tatum with it. He's got 18. Up in time. It's good. It's good at the buzzer. Wow.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Griffin. And it's Hauser in at the 3. All sorts of time. Up again. It's hauled in by White. And for the Celtics, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Here's Griffin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive, great balance and mobility, powerful. Big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Gobert goes in.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
Both good from the line that time. White against Conley. White, the pass to Brogdon. Puts it up from the high post. Minnesota with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Inside, here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Brogdon. Off the mark there with a three. The Timberwolves trail. Towns passes to Edwards. Kept alive by Minnesota. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Great D that time from Gallinari. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Pass to Hauser. Beyond the arc. Oh my, came close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all 3. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Gobert passes to Towns. They get it again. It's McDaniels on the wing. The kick out to Conley. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 7. Pass to Towns from behind the arc. No good there. And the Celtics going the other way now. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Towns. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
The steal, then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player despite being a young buck.
Griffin passes to Brogdon. And he converts the layup. And the Celtics lead by 7.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
McDaniels from long range. Griffin pulls down the board. Now here's White. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. 4-3. Good work defensively by White. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now here's Brogdon. Back to Gallinari. Here's Hauser. Takes a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Conley finds Gobert. Now Towns. 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
To the wing on the left for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Towns down low. He's against Gallinari. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hauser. Outside White. Outside for Brogdon. Gallinari, the pass to White. And there it is for him. White's got 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
White for 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What?
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. The Celtics shooting it well at 59%. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert and
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Tatum to the paint. Here's Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
And the shot goes.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Brown against Edwards. Brown passes to Horford. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Right side Conley. The kick out to Edwards. The 3 ball. Williams grabs the board. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And stolen by Brown. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Up top, Tatum takes it inside and finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Towns for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen. Here's the break. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Williams passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. To the middle. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gobert, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
On the wing, Tatum. Williams with the screen. Back to Horford. Right side, Tatum. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Smart, left side. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Tatum with a steal. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter here. Edwards against Brown. Williams a screen on Edwards. Brown can't cash it in from close range. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Edwards a pass to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Right side Edwards. And stolen by Williams.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Celtics.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Greg.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Horford. Now Smart to the wing, right side. Tatum passes to Smart. A good look from Horford. Boston again missing. And here's Edwards outside. Hauled in by Brown. Tipped. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and